everybody, it's EK from EK Gorman Designs, and I am coming in because I have got this fun image from Oddball Arts, their August Premium Digital Designs, and when this is going to post, there's still just a little bit of time to get it, to sign up for the premium membership if you haven't already over at Oddball, and to get this image once August is gone. The image is gone for those who haven't signed up. I'll include all the details in the bottom of the doobly thingy, so you can go find out for yourself more about the premium membership over at Oddball. But I had a created video. I colored this whole thing up. I completely colored the image in with my Copics and loaded it up and lost all my video footage. I did have, however, how I pieced the entire card together, and I don't normally do this. I don't normally paper piece as much as normal. I tend to show how I color things. So I didn't toss out the baby with the bathwater. Instead, I tried to make, oh, there's that alpha phrase, something good out of bad lemons or something. Yeah. Right now, this whole when life gives you lemons, freeze them and throw them at your enemies, that really feels the way how the lemon phrase should go to me, because losing video is always frustrating. But I'm trying to make something out of nothing and share how at least I pieced this one together, because I did take actually a whole bunch of different textures and patterns and tried to create a fun 5x5 card using the digital images all fussy cut out. So what I have actually here is a piece of burlap that I've trimmed down and splattered with a little distress oxide and heat set so that way it would settle into the fibers. Now this is a crafting burlap I got from, I think it's Spellbinders or something. I don't know. It's one of those things you acquire over the years and you don't use, and then you find and you're like, oh, I should probably use this. But I thought it would be a fun way to add texture to what was otherwise a fairly slick card. So I added this piece of printed cardstock. Again, I'd tell you where it came from, but there's a good chance it's at least 10 years old. A lot of my printed paper, this was originally a 12 by 12 piece, and I cut it down. All those papers that were that size, I've had since my oldest was a baby. So 10 plus years. Now you're watching me kind of try to figure out how to layer everything and yet see everything and not lose everything. And I didn't want to lose the burlap because I thought it was a really fun touch. So I didn't want to, yeah, so like now I'm like, you're watching me try to figure out how to layer everything. I wish I had made my sentiment significantly smaller. When I printed out the digital image, I thought, okay, we're going to do a really large sentiment because the sentiment is great and it's exactly what the lemon sentiment should be, as opposed to when life gives you lemon, make lemonade. I'm not that kind of woman. I'm when life gives you lemons, small throw temper tantrum and get the tequila. Like, that's the kind of woman I am. So to see this sentiment, I adore it. You can see I'm using actually combination, or you'll see I'm using a combination of tape. Traditionally, score tape is hands down my favorite tape, but in video land, score tape is incredibly boring to watch me place it and then peel it, and then, yeah. But with the burlap, I actually kind of have to have the score tape, because burlap is just a heavier texture, and I need something that will truly adhere and stay where I place it, and the roll-on tape definitely won't do that, whereas it will work on paper and cardstock. It's not my first choice of stuff. But now you're seeing me pull out some itty bitty 3mm score tape, so because I'm going to place this lemon right on top of the burlap. See? Fun watching me paper piece or fight score tape. Oh well. You can actually see my thought process though every once in a while, being like, huh, does this work? Okay, this works. The other thing I kind of wish I had done in this image is actually trim off a significant portion of the bottom of the lemons, that white down there. I think if I'd done that, everything would have fit just a little bit better. See, now you see me coming back to my roll tape. This is new. I'm trying this out. I'm in the process of trying to find roll tape that I think is excellent. If anybody has any suggestions on tape that comes out of a rolly thing that you really like, let me know, because, man, I just struggle finding something that I think is fantastic. I've done the Tombow. I don't dislike it, but this is okay. This has some pluses to it, and it's cheaper than other products, which, let's be honest. Now here's where I ran into a big problem. The sentiment. Where do I put the sentiment and not lose all the work and prettiness I've done? I'll put it inside. I don't actually normally put sentiments inside. I usually kind of tend to wait till I send them and then stamp in whatever I need to be in the inside. In this case, I think it works. I felt the card needed a little something more, a little something special. So I pulled out this clear glitter Dove Craft, glitter glue. It's like a glitter glue. I'm like struggling for words here, so ignore me. And added just little touches of sparkle to the card. It's actually really thin. It's really micro thin, so you don't see it, but it's there. And it coordinates with the sparkle paper inside the card. So there we go. I apologize for losing the fun coloring video. I liked it. I thought the coloring turned out great. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite lemonade life phrase is at the moment. This one's mine. Until then, happy crafting, everybody.